Is that a shadow reveal? Is that a... You get to see my unkempt shadow reveal here. Look at that. Look at that hair, though. Look at that. Hey, boy. Damn, son. What can I do here? I'll do one of these. One of these, maybe. One of these. One of these. One of these. They don't have any logos that are like reflective or indicative of the theme that I have here. If you saw the thumbnail was very Pig Cake Plus, very vapor wavy, very retro-y, and for some odd reason, this doesn't let me do that. But yeah, but what's up? I hate there. This is just a piggy and chill stream, just because I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, it's about 12, 15, right? 12, 18, kind of late. So I just thought I'd do a random little stream here and see what's up on the YouTube verse. Although honestly, I thought this was Pig Cake Plus, TBH. I thought this was the Pig Cake Plus channel. Instead, it ended up being Pig Cake, and I just kept going with it. But Eloy here says, Piggy, I think you need to follow me back on Instagram because of all the Eloy's gay memes. Maybe. I mean, I already follow your boy. So I should definitely follow you. But what is it that you offer there, though? Like, am I going to see some puss? Am I going to see some puss here? Let me bring the light a little bit closer. There you go. That's what's up. I'll see your puss? Maybe. I mean, that might be a good thing, I guess. It depends. Depends on what that entails. By the way, this stream is until my battery is at a really, really bad level. So right now, it's pretty good. I don't want to see boy puss. Well, boy puss is definitely straighter than just dick. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. For some reason, I got trapped in a YouTube hole. And I was watching How to Avoid Traps in Singapore. Maybe Jay, you might be. I know you're somewhere in Asia, Jay, if you're watching. So that might be something that you're more familiar with, but I'm definitely not that familiar with. But apparently, dodging traps that try to scam you. It's like in Germany, you have all these gypsies that try to hand you roses. I guess here we have similar things. I've been trapped by monk-looking dudes. I remember back when I was at school, I had about $3 in my bank account when I was in college, and I passed. So it's like this long outdoor hallway, and we both kind of walked, and it was this monk dude, and he goes, "Hey, here's a book," and I'm like, because I, like an asshole, accept everything that's handed to me because I'm overly nice. I took his book, and I go, "Oh, hey." He goes, "Oh, I take donations," and I'm like, I really don't have a lot of money to give you. As a matter of fact, I don't want this book. I don't really have much to do with it. He's like, no, it's a gift. I'm like, I don't really want it though. I don't think I'm gonna read it. And then he said, "Oh, well, you should donate." And me being a dickwad, of course, I decided to donate and overdrafted my account. What a fun time! What a fun time in college that was. Great fucking time. It's a common scam from my understanding. So yeah, that was an exciting time for me. I said, guess I'm deaf because I watch all his streams and I've seen pretty much all his videos. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, man? I don't know who you're talking about there. Good morning from Switzerland. Shit. No, it's about almost midnight here. So you are definitely far. This is, by the way, let me just show you how gay I am here. Like, just hopefully I could peek it without showing. That's Dr. Pepper in a tall, like a little bit of one of these memes. That's Dr. Pepper. The reason for it is because that doesn't have condensation. So when you put it on a table, life hack, it doesn't have condensation. So that's a little bit of a life hack for you guys wondering how to get that sweet puss. Is this on Pig Cake or Pig Cake Plus? This is Pig Cake, right? This stream should be on... Okay, because for a second, I was actually confused for a second. Show your face comments. That's funny. I think by now, mostly people that watch my stuff should know. For some odd reason, okay, I thought I could play this vaporwave aesthetic thing in the background, right? I was confused as to me being able to show this in the background, but it seems that the YouTube app was made by my monkeys. Let me see. This should be on Cake, right? Yeah, definitely Cake. Uh, it's almost 1 a.m. here in North Carolina. Well, seeing that we are on the same exact time zone, Brian DZU. Yeah, I figure it's about 1 a.m. Although it's closer to 12 here. So 420 Blaze It. I wouldn't say 420 Blaze It. I really don't do any sort of drugs. It's just straight edge, right? Hashtag straight edge. But I don't necessarily deny your right to do it. So you could 420 Blaze It all you want. As a matter of fact, you could 523 Blaze It. You could 523 Blaze It if you want, dog. Show us something hot. Well, funny enough, it's one of the comments in the other videos. I remember I taught this thing, right? That little thing, and somebody got upset. They were upset in the comments. They're like, "Piggy, come on, man, that's nothing." But I think the simple ones are the better ones. Simple cuts tend to be the best ones. And when it comes to, I think the cut that I mentioned on a previous stream, one of the cuts was something by, what do you call this? It was something by Lee Asher, right? Lee Asher literally had a cut that looked like this, and I thought it was the prettiest thing. It's literally just the handling of a revolution cut here. You swing cut, and then you put everything together. I thought that was a very pretty cut, especially if you see it from the front. And I've always loved those ideas of minimal sort of flourishes. And now it's just gotten to the point where everything's like out of proportion, everything's kind of blown up, and it's kind of pointless. But I do like the simple cut. So I think the tutorial is called the gear cut. But even though some people didn't enjoy it. Also, the one I put on Monday, I don't think some people enjoyed that one, which was pretty much a bar bet on how to win a poker game with the cards face up. Right? I thought that was a wonderful fucking bet, and I still do. It's a great bet. It's something that I read in a Simon Lavelle book years of fucking ago. And when I first read it, I was like, "Oh, you bitch." Because it pretty much gets him at every turn. One of the things on the comments though was on the rankings of different suits, and yeah, poker games do have rankings when it comes to different suits. So, for example, spade is a little bit more valuable, but you don't mention that. That doesn't matter, right? So, just for the sake of that, you're playing as if the suits don't matter, so it doesn't matter if they get a royal flush and heart, spade, or diamond. They're all the same for the sake of the bet. But in some poker games they do weigh a little bit different from my understanding of poker and my understanding of a World Poker Tour phase that I went through. That I learned that different suits have different values, but it doesn't really matter. Can your Note 8 shoot hot Insta videos? Yeah. Yeah. This is a 7, and it doesn't have a camera that's much different than the Note 8s. The only difference is the sensor size is a little bit more updated. Not size, the sensor itself is a little bit more recent. So yeah, you could definitely shoot some hot shit. You just make sure to get Filmic Pro. You get Filmic Pro, and you make the bit rate as high as possible, and you'll be able to shoot some awesome shit. Now, everyone knows the spades are higher. Well, if you think that people are going to know that, then address it. Just for the sake of that, address it before the bet. But I think that it's a wonderful move. And the second phase is even better, because the second phase, it's you're pretty much taking out any sort of card that can make them pretty much pick a good hand. The tens and the threes kind of prevents them from taking out anything. So I think it's a wonderful bet. So Simon Lavelle kind of killed it with that. I'm sure it goes way before Simon, but it's still something nuts. One of the other ones that I want to put out is a poker deal. Because I think that there's some clever ways of getting into it. If you guys aren't familiar with a poker deal, it's pretty much 10 cards, right? Spectator picks 5, you pick 5, or they pick them for you. and you always win, or they always win. You control who wins in that aspect, and that's something hot in that. Shout out to the other Chinese dude in the stream. That's funny. That's fucking funny. Yeah, they're scarce. I've noticed from Japan and China, there aren't a lot of people that tend to watch my stuff. They tend to be more from other parts of Asia, which is kind of interesting when you look at the metrics, I guess. But still, I've realized most of the audience that I have, well, not most, but most of the Asian audience that I have comes from India. Fairly interesting. Play JBP Wave 2. That shit is hot. JB, let's see, JBP Wave. Let's see if you're accurate here. What's a pig cake? That's amazing, man. It's Jordan Peterson. Filmic Pro is just an app that lets you have more control over individual aspects of filming. So you could really bump up the resolution on your stuff and bump up the quality of your videos on a phone. Most of the videos that I shot that were the first videos on my channel were shot with this phone, the Galaxy S7. I didn't use Filmic Pro, but I did get it and return it because I figured I didn't need it because I had a DSLR. But you could work with the default camera on manual mode. It really, really does help out tremendously on any sort of Android phone. I know that on Apple still has what do you call this? Apple still has Filmic Pro. So it really depends. It really depends on what you want to do with your phone. But if you really want to take it to the next level, Filmic Pro would really not do you any sort of down. The reason that it has the low ratings is because people bitch when, for example, their blue phone doesn't shoot 4K. So it's like, hey, my blue phone can't shoot this quality. It's like, it shoots at the maximum capacity that your phone has. In a Note 8, you could shoot 4K 60 FPS, and you could really bump up that bit rate and make your videos look fucking dope. What else here? This is really funny. This is literally Jordan Peterson with lo-fi music in the background. I recorded my shit Samsung phone for fucking focus. Well, the focus on this one isn't bad. See how fast this shit focuses, and that's on the default YouTube app. What phone is it specifically? Hey boy, congrats on 35K. Thank you, dog. That really does mean a lot. Again, I think I was listening to X's and this dude's podcast today. And, they were talking about how even having 500 subs is still something that's insane. And having, fucking 35K, that's insane to me. So the fact that 35,000 people have clicked that little subscribe button at one point really makes me happy. Note 7 has good focus, especially pixels when shooting slow-mo. Yeah, the Samsung line from like the S7 and up, even the S6, if you really push it, could really do a lot. But it really depends. What's the best deck for low price, high quality? Bicycle, man, for sure. By the way, it's Jordan Peterson wave. It's great, but dude, it's not chill. It's not chill waves. All right, it's not the chill vibes that I'm going for right now. I'm going for pig cake and chill, not contemplate life and chill. There you go. This is what I'm talking about. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Erdnase X Madison deck. I've never gotten it. And I think that, decks are usually hype, dude. Decks like that, I guess, are usually hype. Especially if it was Madison, I feel like it's going to be the same usual stock that he has. It's going to be the same usual, edgy sort of motif that he has. They're still great, don't get me wrong, they're great, but I feel like once you get one, that's really the same as all of them. Funny enough, different from the Cartamundi ones. The Cartamundi ones, their finish is ridiculous. They're on the thick side, but they're still ridiculous. What am I doing? Watching Pig when I have work in 3 hours, but who gives a fuck? You're right, man. Who gives an F? Full armor reveal. That's funny considering literally every video that I put out in the past 6 months has had my entire arm pretty much revealed. That's like saying, hey, Piggy, body reveal? Pick cake and listen to a stranger ramble about a nerdy-ass hobby. You know, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It is a nerdy-ass hobby. Nerdy-ass pointless hobby, I gotta tell you. But we're all here because of it, right? We're all here because of it. So I guess it's done something good. Hairy arm reveal? No, hairy ass reveal. That's kind of fucked. I really hope Piggy doesn't do a face review. I won't. That's for sure. But that's my mood now. I might just have a different mood later on. But as for now, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to show my face anytime soon. Although when I do, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I just feel like I'm just going to be like, hey guys, so this is my cock. But I do like the aesthetic, and I do want to hold on to that as long as 100% possible. So, 100K is a little. 100 million, maybe 100 million K. If I switch to the front cam, my piece of blue tape is covering that. So, hey, everybody, called Top Notch 3232 Needy. Some girl called him, nerdy. Okay, that's fucked up, dude. He doesn't seem like a nerdy dude at all. Hey, another Chinese. That's funny. You're rallying together all the Chinese folk that enjoy pig cake. Would you reveal your face if you were guaranteed 15 million subs? Yeah, that's a dumb question. I feel like it's one of those questions of like, hey, would you show your dick for... Would you suck a dude's dick for $1 million? Yeah, immediately. There's nothing gay about $1 million. Face reveal will prevent you from many social occasions, but your audience have never been... That's phenomenal, dude. That's phenomenal. Did I pick up Madison's bottom deal project? Nope, I did not pick it up. I did see a couple videos on YouTube, though, that he put out, because he showed the routine that he put on Foolus, which is kind of interesting that he would put that out. But I have not bought any sort of Daniel Madison thing. And as far as X's project, I didn't buy it. It was given to me. X sent it over to me very, very graciously. And I watched it about a month before anybody else got to see it. As a matter of fact, I saw him with the process of it being made. And I was very, very impressed. I made out with 12 girls in a... That's phenomenal. I made out with 12 girls in a social situation after doing ambitious card. Yeah, who was that said that in one of the streams? Somebody said that. It really killed me. Somebody said that and really killed me. Dude, I made out with 3 girls today after showing them card tricks. And I'm like, oh shit, we got Wussabin here. Damn, boy. Are you guys all part of the same? I feel like you guys would hang out. Wussabin and Alloy and Top Notch. I feel like you guys are all connected at the dick, maybe. I don't know. I just feel that. Did I participate in Ramsey's giveaway? No, not his giveaway. I fucking signed up hard as fuck for McKinnon's, though. I would kill a small penis for that 1DX Mark II. So definitely hoping that my 3 entries out of, what is it now, like 500,000? 500 fucking thousand entries on his goddamn contest for that 1DX Mark II. But I'd probably strangle a small baby on command to get that 1DX Mark II. So Lamau, I don't was the person directly under you, and then another dude where's Top Notch working? He's in that Costco tip. Local bars give away bees after blackjack for like 50 cents. Hey, that's fucking hot. I know I follow this dude on Instagram, Chris Severson. He's a wonderful dude. He goes to Goodwill a lot, and he picks up cards for super cheap. Some of them are used, some of them are new. But man, he gets some hot shit. I just want to say, hey, I gotta go to bed. I'm way too high. I feel like you're 15. Like, that's not... That's like a great thing to say. I'm just way too high. I gotta go to bed. You say Chris is the GOAT? Which Chris is the GOAT? Are you talking about the Rammy? The Rammy Whammy? Or Severson? Okay, I thought you were talking about Rammy. So Ramsivers. God damn it, Brian. You can't be funnier than me. You can't be funnier than me, man. You always drop some jokes that I can't think of. So you can't be funny with. Smoking weed is unadvisable. Yeah, maybe I agree. I mean, I wouldn't myself smoke, but I, again, wouldn't impede on somebody else's God-given right to ingest whatever the blue fuck they want. So, there you go. Someone said, I'm your daddy. Show something hot. See, show him something hot. What would be hot? What would be hot? Respect, love you, Kanigi. Love you too, Wussa. I'm just gonna call you Wussa. Wussabin. I like Wussbin. Wussbin. There you go. That's good. Wussbin. You take care, man. Give us your hottest secret. Shit. I don't really have secrets, man. I really don't have a lot of secrets apart from my face here. I feel like I'm not a huge secret person. I'm more open with my stuff. Again, that's funny considering I don't share my name, face, and or anything other about me than I do card tricks. But you know, I guess in actuality, I'm pretty open when it comes to things. So I don't really have much secrets per se. I'm trying to think of a story from maybe when I was younger. Fuck me. Can you have a sneak peek on the next video? Fuck. Yeah, actually, you know, next video. Usually, I get into the habit of filming a video, and then that's the video I come out with that same day. Tomorrow's, let me see if I could even do a little bit of a tease right there. There you go. It's the top one. It's the top one right there. That's what it is. But yeah, what tends to happen is that I'll film a video, and I'll be like, okay, so I'm going to save this video for later. And that's the video that I put out next. So I have this backlog of videos that I haven't put out, and it's kind of shit. I had some beer and dude weed. Wow, I'm cool now. Dude weed. That sounds like the worst sort of, worst strand of weed. Yo, check out my dude weed. It's like the cover, like the little packaging. It's a bunch of like college dudes, college frat fucks. I tell you, Dr. Pepper is a phenomenal. Dr. Pepper is a phenomenal beverage. Am I how to basic? I think we're all how to basic. We're all how to basic. So if you want to go on vacation, you could post your save videos. Yeah, but then I do tend to post on Patreon 4 times a week. So that's those I don't do ahead. I usually just film them either that same day or maybe the day before, and they're more up to date than the YouTube videos, because I have YouTube videos that I haven't put up that I'm probably not going to put up honestly because of the quality, all the way from before September, October. I want to say from almost a year ago that I have like probably a bunch of videos that I haven't put up, and I'm not going to put up some of them just because I feel like they're not good. I filmed them and I edited them, and I'm like, looking back at them, they're not that good. So it'll be funny if the tripod. Yeah, no, I don't think so. This is it's a Gorilla Pod, right? It's like one of those Jobies, so this shit's pretty sturdy, right? So I doubt that would kind of happen. Only thing that would happen, however, is the front cam would turn, but guess what? I have tape, so. Oh. Did a bank flip. Let's see. Someone do my favorite flourishes. Every time somebody says do a flourish, I do the same one. It's literally this. It's literally that. And if you want, you could do one of these memes to get into it. You could do one of those memes to get into it. Right? This one's another one that I like. This one's another one that I like. This one's another one that I like. Those should be all false. This one. That's one. You know, just little things. I'm not a big fan of excessive flourishes, man. I'm really not. So yeah, a lot of people tend to be like, "Oh, hey, have you seen that cut from Instagram where the guy literally flips it off of his urethra?" Ah, haven't seen it, dude. Really haven't seen that cut. From Malaysia too. What are the odds? Well, I feel like the time that I'm doing this right now is definitely conducive to Asia as opposed to conducive to United States people. So most of the people that are watching this should be from Asia. Post where you're from if you guys are listening to this, because there's 21 people watching this and like 4 people posting. So if wherever you're from, post where you're from, bitch. Let's see what we got. Team Pew. Wait, hold up. Somebody just said low gang or Team 10 suicide. Suicide. I'd rather get suicided. Good morning from England, but I can't stop watching. Jono Murray. Hey man, good to have you watching, dude. Okay, so we have some people from US. Australian. I'm in class with my headphones listening to you. Hey, that's fucking hot. Yo, fuck that class, dude. Austria? Shit. Damn, so we got some worldwide people here. Fargo. What is that? Fargo, North Dakota. New York, baby. India. Yeah, we got a diverse set of people here. What's up, Holmes? What's up, X? Welcome to this Piggy and Chill stream I just randomly decided to have. I was keeping up with your Instagram there, but unfortunately I couldn't update it because it's on this phone. See, here's my private one. Here's my business phone. That's what I call it to the ladies. I say, hey, this is a business phone, so don't fucking look inside of it. But I was keeping up with that. That looked like a very interesting scenario you were stuck in. So wait, Georgia, another India. Shit. So we got a whole Philippines. God damn, we got a worldwide crowd here. Every time I look at my metrics, I'm always very surprised. Very fucking surprised. Pimpin' phone. Yeah, right. But I'm always very surprised at the diversity of the audience. It's United States, England, India, Australia. That's the way it's broken down in terms of my audience for this channel. So it's fairly interesting, the diversity there. Do you perform gigs and stuff or just magic as a hobby? Well, mostly as a hobby now. I used to have more of an opportunity to perform on a more regular basis in my previous gig, but unfortunately, since that went away, haven't had the opportunity to perform as much as I used to. But obviously, whenever I get the chance and opportunity, I do it. If you guys look at me shilling my shit, if you guys look at my blog post, I talk about this particular thing about context and whereas now I wouldn't necessarily be inclined to carry a deck on me if somebody recognizes or says something like, hey, didn't you do tricks? And I'll be like, yeah, sure, here, I'll show you some, something like that. But as far as just on a regular basis, I wish I had the opportunity to perform more, but unfortunately in the situations that I find myself in, it's they just come and go. But whenever I can, so. Favorite version of Smash Bros. That's a fucking great one. I would have to say the one for the Wii U is definitely great. Can't wait for the one for the Switch to come out. They're probably gonna wreck ass with that, so that's definitely gonna be dope. Shit. Pig cake. I don't know why I said pig cake. What do you think of many of the older generations? Magic Cafe users hate the newer, technologically adept generation of magicians. It's Socrates, dude. I don't know where I've mentioned this before, but Socrates has this principle, I guess, for lack of a better term, where he talks about the idea of generational gaps, right? So the idea that the one generation is always going to hate the younger generation. It's funny how, even from his time, it's played up till now, where right now I look, for example, at people that like Logan Paul and people that like Jake Paul, and I'm like, you guys are fucking cringe. But you look at his audience, and his audience is predominantly, 12, 13, middle school, elementary school students. And I can almost guarantee you, when you were in middle school, you were following some cringy ass people, you were saying some cringy ass shit, and the people you looked up to were probably fairly cringy as well. But of course, that's in a part of your brain that you just repress, and you're like, I'm not gonna hit that part of my brain. So, but right now in my current age, I'm like, wow, that's cringy as shit. But you realize, wow, I was there once. I was there once. So I just feel like they're in that state, and YouTube is really the future. This platform, this online sort of sharing. Oh shit, sorry, I almost killed everything. But this online sharing really is the future, right? And if you don't embrace it, you're going to pretty much become irrelevant, I think. So if you don't embrace it, this is one of those things that you really can't avoid, dude. Everyone has a smartphone. A couple years ago, it was a rarity to have a smartphone. I remember I had a Palm Trio, and when I busted that out, people were like, "Dude, what is that? Is that a computer?" And the fact that it could go online and shit, people freaked out. Now, if your phone can't even, if your phone doesn't even have like a browser, it's like, what the fuck do you have? You have a dumbass phone? So that's part of that wave, and I don't think Magic is going anywhere. I think Magic is improving, and if you don't kind of get on that bandwagon, I feel like I don't think they're gonna survive. Honestly, I really don't think they're gonna survive if they don't embrace the technology and the technological progress that is online social media like YouTube and Instagram, whatever. Let's see. That was a long rant, right? I feel maybe. That was a fairly long rant. 12 stereotypes screaming in Fortnite. Yeah, that's the unfortunate perception of the youth now, right? Is 12-year-olds Fortnite. What's this dude? Ali A, whatever the fuck that dude is. Jesus, cringe. But I mean, just to give you an example, I'm trying to think of when I was younger, things that I kind of followed that were fairly cringy. I mean, I guess music that I followed was fairly cringy. I mean, I was a fan of Backstreet Boys before that was cool, you know. Yeah, anime, Dragon Ball Z, things like that, man. That looking back at how you treated that or how I treated that, and the people around me were treating that, it was very fucking cringy. Very cringy. The people on Nickelodeon and fucking Disney, the shit that we watched back when at least I was young. Oh, yeah, that was cringe as fuck. Do you prefer Xbox One or PS5? That's funny. I like how, by the way, you said Xbox One or PS5, right? Like, I imagine, I don't know if you misspelled. Oh, you did misspell PS4. I don't have any, man. I'm a Switch dude. I'm a Switch person, dog. There are two options. You either get on the bandwagon and get better, or you fall into irrelevancy. I mean, the thing is that it's not even the argument of, do you think it's good? It's the level of the improvement that it has. The fact that right now I can have an open Magic discussion with people from all over the fucking world on a phone that is 3 years old now. There's video. You guys can hear my voice. I literally have another phone that's there, playing fucking dumbass vaporwave in the background. And the fact that we could talk Magic and, subsequently you could watch my videos that can make you improve, that could inspire you to look at other venues to improve your Magic. Like, what is the downside of that? What is the fucking downside of that? So, like, are you, these people that are like, oh, it's killing it. But again, these same people don't have an issue coming out with a product on the market, right? They don't have an issue putting up a trick on, for example, Penguin. They don't have an issue putting up a trick into public forum, pretty much. Any website right now is open forum, and you're telling me you don't have a product, you don't have a problem releasing a product into the market where lay people could easily find it by just Googling. Maybe you mentioned invisible deck while you were performing the invisible deck. What if a lay person were to Google it? It's the same shit. It's the same shit. So people don't tend to realize that aspect of it. But, again, you either embrace it or you become irrelevant, I think. That's kind of the trend that magicians are going to have now. What's the best material in Buckley's card control? Shit. Funny enough, I have it. No, it's in the room. I thought it was next to me. The two books that are next to me, by the way, nothing to do with what you said. Nothing to do with what you said. but just in terms of books, is Magic for Dummies, right here, and Magician and the Card Sharp, right here. Those are the two books that I have next to me. And then over there, I do have Buckley's card control book. I don't know any specific one. I can't tell you any specific one, Brian, that I've gotten from that book. But it's pretty good in terms of like inspiration to come out with better methods, I feel. What's the closest drink to you other than the soda? That's it. As a matter of fact, I need to get a refill. I need to get a refill of this shit, of this Dr. Pepper that I have. This is the possibly the again. If you guys are just joining, life hack right over here. You put your little soda, inside one of these glasses, and the bottom doesn't what do you call this shit? It doesn't condense on the table. There's no condensation on the table. So life hack. Bitches. Water is life. Yeah, you are right. Water is life, but I felt like having a little bit of a soda pop. Do you have anything by J.K. Rowling? Do I have anything by J.K. Rowling? You know, I've actually never read the books. I've actually never read Harry Potter. I've only watched the movies. I'm kind of a piece of shit. I read the first one. I lied. I read the first one. Maybe a little bit of the other one, but that's it. I'm not really a fan of reading fiction books. I'm more of a fan of nonfiction. To sound like a complete person that's never seen a pussy, but I'm more of a fan of nonfiction books. I've seen the movies. That was, that they were good. Some of them were kind of like iffy, tbh, but the last one's really wrapped it up. That I think they picked a great author. Great actors and actresses for the movie. But what was there? Something else. There was something else I wanted to mention. Oh, but yeah, J.K. Rowling's kind of a bitch, honestly. She's kind of a dumbass. But, J.K. Hartman. I've seen his stuff. I've seen some stuff by J.K. Hartman. I don't own any of his books. I wish I did. Because I know that he's one of those sort of like, I don't want to say underground, but mysterious, I guess, figures, right? One of these like the very little truly mysterious figures in Magic, I guess. If we're talking about the same person. So that's just so I would like to. I need to check out. I think what does he have? There's one called Card Dodgery, if I'm not mistaken. I think Card Devilry. Fuck. Okay. There you go. You said you haven't. Then you have. You're a devil shit. I don't know what you're talking about, dog. Oh, okay, yeah, we're talking about Harry Potter. Any books on card cheating or gambling demonstration? I don't know any. This one is not necessarily on gambling demonstrations or gambling books. This one is just pretty much, it's a story on Di Vernon looking for the center deal. So it's Di Vernon and Frank Garcia, I think. Yeah, and Frank Garcia going through looking for the center deal, and it's a wonderful book. I really enjoyed it. There is a card dodger. Okay, there you go. But this one is definitely a great book. I really enjoyed reading it. It wasn't hard to read. It wasn't like long as fuck. Have I seen the show Deception? I haven't seen the show Deception. Is that the one with the? I think there's a. Is that like the? There's one that's very cringy. That's like it follows this magician guy, and I saw a commercial, and I'm like, that's fucking cringe. It's like on NBC or one of these. Funny enough, Five of Hearts. Did you change your name for that, or were you Five of Hearts before Pig Cake came up with that stupid meme, or were you Five of Hearts after that? Five of Hearts. I feel like you're trying to trigger me here. Have I seen Infinity War? Nope, I have not seen Infinity War. What do you think of tattoos with Magic? I personally don't have any tattoos. I don't. I'm not opposed to them. Actually, I lied. I'm opposed to them on females. I'm a piece of shit. I think that if you were a female and you have a tattoo, I'll stop. I'll put my penis back in my pants. It's just some odd reason. I feel like it's part of the ethnicity that's permeating within my blood. But I don't like it on females. But again, on me, on a male, I wouldn't find it. I wouldn't be opposed to it. But I don't have any tattoos, personally. Let's see something else here. Oh shit! I skipped some stuff. No idea. It's my favorite card. Let's see if I could cut to it. Let's see if I could cut to your favorite card. The 5 of Hearts. Let's see if we could cut to this bitch. I'll give one more nice little shuffle. See if we could cut to this. Did I? I was close. I really thought I had it there. That would have been dope. Where's the Showbot? I think Showbot sleeps from on regular times. Showbot's asleep at certain regular times. Let's try it again. Let's try it one more time. 5 of Hearts. We're going for the 5 of Hearts. Here we go. I think this time. Let's see. One more shot. One more shuffle. I feel like I could probably get it with one more shuffle. Fuck. One more shuffle. Sorry. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Sorry. God damn it. Okay. You know, I was warming up. It's a little bit of you guys, man, shut up. You're fucking judging me and shit. I need to get your judgment, bitch. Wife, my 3 boys make 5 hearts. Hey, that's dope. That's definitely dope. I like that. I like that sentiment. Makes the 5 of hearts something of a nice meme, as opposed to being a meme of a playing card that had relations with my significant other. If you have a deck of butterflies, I'd struggle much less. Yeah, maybe I could probably spread them and find them, but these are just an old V deck I had lying around. I think we were gonna play poker the other day, and these were just laying around. So, favorite card is the King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds. Why is it the King of Diamonds? Well, court cards are a little bit easier. I've tried to kind of learn that sort of this sort of thing where you spot cards and you try to get them, but it's not really. I think I got it. No, bitch. But yeah, but I've always wanted to learn how to do that well. I feel like it's a cool skill to have, but. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to cut to that. How many decks do you have? I have a bunch, man. I have a bunch. I mean, I've been blessed, I guess, through this channel. That, you know, companies reach out, they send me shit. People send me shit, but most of my decks I haven't bought. You know, it's just sent to me by companies, people, and that's great, man. I'm really happy that that happens. But so most of my decks and my collection really has grown since I started the channel. It's not something that I had before. Before, I had a normal amount of decks. It wasn't crazy. But the moment I started with this channel, I just started getting decks thrown at me like panties. Thrown at me like panties. So, yeah, that was something that was kind of fun. Hey, Pig, long-time listener, first-time caller. Keep sending it. Your work rocks. Well, rock on and keep your magic strong. Rock on and keep your magic strong. You can't outfight anyone that thinks that Paul Weatherby isn't the greatest magician of all time. I will straight up fist fight you if you think that Paul Weatherby is not the greatest magician of all time. I will straight up fight you. Paul Weatherby is, in fact, possibly the greatest magician. Who said it? Who said it, boy? But yeah, Paul Weatherby is the greatest magician of all time, to be honest. I feel like he is probably superior to... even Jabrizi, dude. Even Jabrizi is not as superior as Paul Weatherby. So, let's see. I'm going to say 4. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, Paul Weatherby really is one of my favorite magicians, just because the guy's like humble, he's nice, he's a wholesome guy. He starts with his, trying to show you guys on ehow.com how to do easy tricks that you could use to impress your friends and family. So Paul Weatherby, man, I would probably pay substantial money to watch Paul Weatherby. Not David Blaine, not David Copperfield, but Paul Weatherby. I'd definitely watch this guy live. What's that? Some here. I'll do a trick to that. Do an Umsley count with the 5. I could do that. Yeah, we'll do that with the B back. Look at that. There you go. Nice little bit of an Elmsley count. Elmsley count with, right, you see this? Elmsley count with that hot B back deck. Well, I don't know why you would want to see that. I guess you have some sort of odd fetish, right? You could do one of these counts. One of these. That's a hot count, right? You could do one of these counts. One of those counts. You could do one of these counts. Right? You could do one of those counts. You could do... Shit. Which other count? Which other count? You could do this Elmsley count. Right? You could do that Elmsley count. All right, you could do that one. Fuck it, too many counts. Roomba count. Fucking Jean-Pierre, man. Jean-Pierre Vallerino with his fucking chest hair and his fucking his sexual French appeal. I guarantee you, he called it that while he was. He came up with that probably while he was fucking. I feel like Jean-Pierre Vallerino was just like, oh man, what is the name of this count? What can I call this count? Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking of card moves. Mid fuck. And he called it the Roomba count. Jesus. Isn't there the Kiss one? Right? There's this thing, which I can never fucking do. There's one that's like that, right? There's one that's like that, I think. I don't know if that's the Boris Wad one. I'm not sure. But I know that there are way too many counts. Magicians need to chill. Magicians need to chill with their counts. They're counting on them too much. Haha. Can you show us some card control live? I don't know what you mean by card control. You mean like show you some one of these moves? One of these moves. That's a move, by the way. I've always wanted to try to find out a way to do it consistently and well. It's a this, right? To a palm. That to a palm. That's something that I've always kind of had in the back of my head to try to do and to figure out well. I could probably do it on a close-up pad better, but that's just something that's been in the back of Piggy's head for a long time, just fucking around with stuff. But who said something here? Muscle pass. Well, honestly, I developed my muscle pass being bored in class. When I was in college, I didn't want to pay attention to math class. I would get a quarter. I would put it on my palm, and I'd do this. Literally, that's all I did. So let me see if I find a coin anywhere near me. Shit. I think I have a coin in my hat. Hold up. There's a coin in my hat here. Let me just, yeah, there you go. Okay. So what I did was that I would put the coin in my palm, and I would do this. I would just do this. The reason for that is because I wanted to develop that callus on my palm. I wanted to develop that callus fairly strongly. I wanted to develop that callus, and that's kind of what is going to propel, right, the coin out of your palm. Now, I did it with a quarter. My muscle pass with a $50 is probably not good by any means, but with a quarter, I could probably shoot it a fairly good distance. Now, my thing is that's just what I did to develop the callus. So I just put it in there. I would literally press it, and I would do that. And then eventually, what ended up happening was the coin just popped out. So the coin would just pop out. I could see. So the coin just popped out, and when the more I did it, the more I practiced it, the more the callus healed, and then it would heal, and then I would practice it again, it would become stronger and stronger and stronger. So that was my process for doing it. Now, I think the problem that most people fall under when learning the muscle pass is that they give up. So for them, they just start doing it. They don't get good distance, and they give up doing it. But you have to keep consistent, and eventually you're going to get it. Now, my advice again is to, when it feels uncomfortable, stop. You know, you want to let it heal. You want to let it do what it needs to do. But you don't want to. You don't want to damage the hand. You don't want to do it until it hurts, until you're bleeding. But you do want to do it to develop that callus, because that callus in your hand is what's going to allow you to project the coin and actually do it. So that's kind of my tip on that. Come on, top notch. Come on, man. Just for you, top notch. Should I? Nobody like that coin production? Did anybody like that coin production from the hat? No? Nobody liked that coin production from the hat? You get a hat, and then you just make the coin appear from the hat. It's it's a Trump meme. A president meme there. But that's just how I got the callus necessary to be able to do the move. It's very, very... it wasn't a thing that I got initially. It wasn't something that you got right off the bat. But once, you developed... that callus, it just became something second nature. Who said something here? Someone said something. How do you increase height? Practice, man. Practice. One thing that you could do is, it's funny enough, if you do it for bottle cap, if you turn the bottle cap the other way, let me see if I could find a bottle cap for real quick. Hold up. Any other fucking day, and there's 12,000 bottle caps in this goddamn house. Today, I can only fucking find one that's busted. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, let me just bend this out of... Okay. So yeah, usually with bottle caps, if you put it this way, and it shoots out ridiculously. So again, I'm trying to do it sideways here for the sake of this. But with bottle caps, for some reason, I guess it's because of the friction, dude, you could get that shit to shoot out far as fuck. So if you reverse it and do it like this, you could get that shit to shoot out far. Me, my hands are a little bit clammy right now, so it's not working. Let me see if I could do it, bitch. But if you do it for bottle cap, you could usually get it to shoot out relatively far. Let me see if I could. There you go. But bottle caps work. I've heard poker chips tend to work well as well. But there you go. No, but that if I use Darude Sandstorm, that's mainstream. What I want is Vaporwave. I want some obnoxious Vaporwave playing in the background. I was going to wear Trump hat to my professor's class where the professor 100% hates Trump. That's kind of fucked, right? I should have produced the bottle cap from the hat. But that works well if you want to do it with the bottle cap. That definitely works tremendously well. You just have to make sure your hands aren't wet, and you have to make sure the bottle cap isn't wet, and it'll work higher than for example, $50. That's very fucking heavy. Very fucking heavy on that. That's not Vaporwave. That's Darude. Let me see if there has to be, I don't know why that. I looked at the monitor. Let's see if I could do it while looking at the actual screen. That's a lot harder than it looks. Trying to do it looking at the screen. Holy shit. Okay, now I'm looking at my hand. See? Looking at the screen. Ah, bitch. All right. Let me look up if they have a Darude Sandstorm Vaporwave. Sandstorm Vaporwave. Jesus of Nazareth. They do. All right, so I'll play it just for you. Darude Sandstorm Vaporwave. In the background here. What a quality stream, by the way. You guys notice the quality here? This is shot on a phone. This is the music. Oh, where is it playing? It's played by another phone. You see that? It's played by literally another phone. So, I bought $150 mystery box from Theory 11 and a couple decks. Are you talking about the mystery box like the Southworth or Southland or the Shortland or the Mark one where you could change billets? Is that the one you're talking about? Or are you talking about the one that's literally a mystery box where you can like switch a card? I'm glad Pig Cake won't read out loud my self-promotion comment anymore. What was the last comment? Pig Cake, look at the photo of mine. I tagged you on and admired my mural. See, but I would think that you, of all people, would be reasonably intelligent to realize that Instagram is on this phone and I can't check it out while being on a live stream. Because on this phone, there's no Instagram. So that's I thought you would have been a little bit... I thought you would have had one more chromosome enough to make you smart enough to realize that. Oh, no, it's a box. That's a puzzle. Oh, shit. Okay. That's fucking nuts, then. 150, though? God damn. That's expensive as shit. Paulino01 says, hi, Piggy. I say, hi, Paulino. I guess there are cards in them. You guess? I mean, you paid 150 bucks and you guess what's inside of it? Holy shit. That's fucking nuts, dude. If I'm paying 150 bucks, I better know what the fuck's inside of that bitch. It better come with a nurse that gives me a blow pop. You thought it was gonna go dirty, did you? I guess it's a mystery. What is a mystery box? That makes sense, right? I should have had one extra chromosome. I'm from Italy. Hello from my country. Oh, hello. Hello to Italy from my country, which is the good old US of A. The penis, America's penis. That's where I'm from. It comes with a brick. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I guess, yeah, it might be worth it, but still, that's fairly expensive, dude. That is fairly expensive for a deck or a box or whatever. I don't think I'd pay more than, I wouldn't pay that for decks. Kicker is, I had a 6 of clubs in my phone case, and he gave me a miracle hit. After that, I told him to name a number, and he went with 6 and clubs. Oh, shit. Are you talking from, Wait, hold up, because I feel like you started a comment there, Dan, and that was like the second half of like a comment. I feel. Follow Pig Cake on Instagram? I mean, no, that's not right. Slides paper. That's hysterical. Yeah, I want to be a little bit more obnoxious on Instagram. Look at the shadow on that. How edgy is that? I want to be a little bit more obnoxious on Instagram when it comes to the stuff that I post. So get ready for a bunch of obnoxious pictures going up there. That was the second half. There you go. Yeah, I figured that. I was like, that doesn't make much sense. Have you buy the new Cherry Casino playing cards? I have not bought them. No. I usually don't go out of my way to buy cards, man. I really don't. I feel like the deck has to be really special in order for me to buy it. Please be more obnoxious. Do it like... Yeah, no, I mean, that's next level edge, dude. I don't think I can match your Instagram game. I really can't. That's next level, dude. I did the skip there. First half above, can't copy. Just above. What do you mean? First half is just above? No. All I see is that comment. Dan the Pizza Man. Let's see. The trailer was too edgy. Yeah, I agree, man. Trailers are really out of control. I think, X, if you're still here, I remember you talked about that in one of your streams, dude. You were talking about the... this trailer for like this I remember the exact trick you're talking about too, by the way. The trick looks dope. It's like, you know, it's I think 6 cards and then you reverse every other card, right? And then they all fix themselves and then they all change back design. It's some shit like that, but it looks like a great trick. And the fucking demo is like, get 6 cards from any deck. Turn every other card the opposite way. And then a miracle happens. It's like fucking, what am I watching? Inception? Is this like a fucking trailer for a J.J. Abrams movie? Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? God damn. I did a video like almost a year and a half ago on that. I think it's called Every Magic Trailer. No, it was Cameron Francis. I think it was Cameron Francis. from what I remember. And he comes out with dope stuff, man. He's always coming out with dope stuff. But whoever made that trailer, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Guy hired a production company to make a goddamn card trick trailer. Especially, like, it's like a trick with, like, any 6 cards. It's like, like, dude, come on, man. At least have it shoot something out of a gun or something, right? Not just, not just be a card trick. Volk is my favorite project, by the way. By far, I always have Wally with me. I just showed my brother, and he was floored. Hey, it's a great thing to have, man. It's a great thing to have because it doesn't really take up much space, and it really does let you truly be able to do stuff anytime, anywhere. Got him. Look at that marketing. Hold up. This was playing. Okay, I'm just gonna play another Darude Sandstorm here. JJ Abrams is on that Theory 11. Funny enough, I remember that's actually one of the decks that I bought. That's actually one of the decks that I bought was that JJ Abrams deck, and it came. I actually bought it in Vegas when I went to Vegas a couple years ago. I bought it there, and it was it was like wrapped and shit, and I'm like, okay, am I supposed to? And the thing is like, oh, are you gonna leave it a mystery, or are you gonna look inside? And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking look inside. I bought it, so I ripped it, and what do you call this shit? It was like this black robot deck. It was pretty dope. It was fairly dope, so I liked it. But favorite Magic the Gathering card? What's that big furry monster? Is that the name of it? The one that was like $9 grand, like 10 years ago. That's my favorite Magic the Gathering card. I have a real question. How will the future of Pig Cake change if you get a proper job? If I get a proper job, as if YouTube isn't a proper job. I hope you don't quit on this. I don't think I'll probably quit when I can't make videos anymore. I feel like that's my absolute threshold. When I physically can't make videos is when I'll stop making videos. It's almost like I don't do any sort of drugs, right? But it's like it's fun. You learn new things. You learn about editing. You learn about videos and stuff, and you learn about filmmaking and shit. So it's addicting. And I definitely don't see myself quitting making videos anytime soon, So I feel like I want to be that old guy who's like 80, and I'm like, hey guys, here's the fucking, or 40,000 subs. But yeah, I don't know. So it really depends. Really depends on that. But I at least for the time being, I'm not gonna stop making videos anytime soon. If anything, I want to make more. So my issue is that I want to make more, but I don't want to oversaturate people. That's kind of my issue when it comes to making videos. So I really don't want to oversaturate my channel with videos, which is why I made a separate channel just for like shit posting. But I don't want to oversaturate my videos. So I think even 3 a week is probably too much. I was thinking of dropping to 2 a week, right? Just because 2 weeks seems like it's more palatable to people, and people might be more inclined to watch it as opposed to 3 a week where they might skip one or they might do that. So I might do that for Pig Cake, right? But it really depends. It just depends on stuff. But obviously I won't stop making videos in the background. I'll just shoot them out maybe twice a week. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Oversaturate my channel. That's funny. Oh shit, boy. How difficult is your project anytime? It's not hard. It's not hard at all. But I think the thing that I keep mentioning about stuff that I put out, that other people put out, and I think this is more inclined to when people tend to ask me like, oh, what do you think of Peter Turner stuff? I think Peter Turner stuff is great for Peter Turner, right? But if you get stuff like that, don't think that you're going to be able to just copy what he says and it's going to work for you. It works for him, So I could just imagine a legion of 15-year-olds trying to say, back when I was studying horoscopes, it's like, you're fucking 15. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So the tricks that I put out are tricks that obviously I think have some value to them, which is why I put them behind a paywall. And, they work for me. So there's stuff that I consider to be fucking great. I did get an email today from somebody that said, oh, you know, I really enjoyed most of your projects. I didn't enjoy any time. And, you know, I'm like, okay, why? He tells me a very valid reason as to why, because the method's there, something that he already knew, and it wasn't for him. And I'm like, okay, perfectly fine. You know, it's not for everyone. But really, really depends. Really depends, man. It's not that hard. Here we go. The Peter. It's not a Peter Turner rant. It's a comparison. There's no rant on Peter Turner. I think that he's a phenomenal magician and a mentalist. But I think that, again, people buy his stuff and then they'll emulate as opposed to innovate. And you have a bunch of people imitating Peter Turner. And it becomes, you know, it just becomes that. You know, it's not anything that would work for them. It works for him because that's his personality, I guess. Pig Cake, are you gonna get the new Cherry Casino cards? Probably not. I don't have any cherries, actually. I don't have any cherries decks ever. That's one deck that I don't have. I don't have the black cherries. I don't have any cherries, which is kind of odd. Let's see. Are you active on the Magic Reddit? I browse it. I don't post a lot on it. I'll post some things, but I browse it. It's fairly interesting. The Magic Reddit. I have my own Reddit, which is pretty much all shit posts and memes. But I do like the dynamic. It seems to be more of a friendly environment on that Magic Reddit. You know, it's not the Magic Cafe where it's people undermining each other and it's a bunch of that. But, you know, it seems like a good community on there. I'm going to be a dawn and go to bed. A Five of Hearts, you said you need to thank yourself, man. You need to thank yourself. And I'm thanking you. There you go. That makes more sense. I don't know. You need to thank yourself. No, yeah, I need to thank you for sticking around and watching my stuff. Watching a grown man ramble about magic, right? So let me go back here. My means and your means. So you can't be me and I can't be you. So you got to change what you do. Crow guy with the poetry here. Personally, I like less videos, but higher quality. See, yeah, that's what I like too. You know, I like the videos that take days to edit. Those are my favorite videos. The one that take days to fucking edit. And there've been a couple that I'm like, damn, man, I just want to get this shit over with. But at the end, they become the best ones. And they might not be the ones that people tend to like, but they're the ones that I like the most. So I agree. Fuck, hold up. I just fucking restarted my comments here. Great. Is this? What the hell is this? Oh, don't you want me, Vaporwave? Damn, boy. Okay, sorry, hold up. Okay, so now I can see. I bought the Tangram deck solely because of the completely reasonable deck review that you made. It made my decision clear. The Tangram deck is very, very nice. I like those minimal decks. I don't like decks that have a lot of things to them. I really don't. For some odd reason, it just it's not aesthetic, man. It's not like aesthetically pleasing. If you have a deck with like a devil stabbing a dude in the face, I like minimal decks. You know, those tend to be my favorite ones. The Tangram deck is in that style, so it's very minimal one. Geraldo says, Xavier said he'll send you some cherries. Some cherry casinos. I'd rather Xavier send me a picture of his penis. I'd rather send me a picture of his penis. Is he still on? Is X still on here? Oh, funny enough, man. You know, one of the videos that's coming up, by the way, is this right here that I have next to me. Let me see if I could do this on camera. This is something you can't buy any fucking more. You can't buy this shit. This is like out of stock. But it's one of my absolute favorite things to do. And it's this bitch right here. This motherfucker right here. You see that? Right? It's paper. Paper's in there, right? Let's see if I could even do this. And then I think the paper says some fucking bullshit. Let me see what the paper says. Yes, the king. So this is from like a psych force. That's from a psych force. But if you look at it's actually it's a block. It's a block of steel that's inside. I can't show more because then there might be a little bit of reflective surface, but it's a solid block of steel that you can't penetrate this piece of paper through. So yeah, that is one of my favorite things that I have in my Magic collection, and I bought this years ago. It's Industrial Revelation by Jamie D. Grant. What a wonderful piece of machinery this shit is. But yeah, so just I'm trying not to be show reflective. I could show this if I wanted to. I could take it out and show it that it's a solid block, but you know, it's a little bit reflective. Mine is dirty over the years because it's collected a lot of lovely dirt, but it's a wonderful item. I remember I bought this years ago. You can't get this anymore, which sucks because I would recommend it, man. It's a definitely great opener to have, but the only problem is that you got to carry. This feels like a 5-pound weight. If you ever go to the gym and you pick up like a 5-pound dumbbell or a 5-pound little weight, that's exactly what this feels like. It's heavy. You heard it when you drop it on the table. So I have a little bit of a review coming up on this on the channel. So that was just a little bit of a teaser on this particular item, but it just sucks they don't have this. When I bought it, it was $100. It's literally $100 for a piece of metal. And it's examinable, by the way. People could look at it. Now, when he last sold it, it was $200, and now you can't even find it. So the it's based on that original Matchbox. It's based on that Matchbox original version where you would get a little toothpick. Let me lower this shit. I feel like I'm talking over the vaporwave. But you would penetrate the Matchbox through the fucking toothpick through the Matchbox, right? And you know, you could hold it all around. It's the same toothpick. You pull it out, and when you take the item out of the Matchbox, it's a solid block of brass, right? It's fucking dope. This is the version of that with an entire deck, right? This is a version of that with a deck. Let me, as a matter of fact, take this bitch out, make sure that there isn't any sort of reflection on it. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a little bit reflective. I can't take this shit out. But yeah, it's a solid block, man. It's dope as hell. What's it called? It's called Industrial Revelation. Industrial Revelation. Dope as fuck. I'll just leave this here. I'll leave this right here. Have you had a chance to check out Revive by Dwayne Williams? I saw the video, man. I saw the video, and again, I had a rant on that the other day on, I think, the pointlessness of things like that. I love the effect. The effect is great, and it's very visual. But to me, it seems like magic for magicians, man. It really does. It seems like something that's more appealing to that. But it's a wonderful effect. It's a wonderful method. It's a wonderful method, that's for sure. That thing where the card heals is fucking money, dude. It's straight up money when the card just heals and he just rubs that on there. But my thing is that it's you have to have a stapler on you, dude. Like, you have to fucking carry a stapler on you. So it's like, what's the Pig Cake Card Academy? Well, if you check out my website, pigcake.me, and click on Academy, you'll get more information on it. You'll get more information on pigcake.me. So if you check that bitch out, you'll be able to learn what the Card Academy is. But it's definitely something that I've gotten a bunch of rave reviews on, and people tend to enjoy. So the effect is worth more than it costs. What do you mean? Oh, like in terms of the things you need to get for it, right? But I know that method, the thing is something that's been around for a long time. That little thing where you rub it and you heal it. I remember seeing that years ago. I just don't remember where I saw it, that little thing where the card heals. But to me, it's already... Okay, so first of all, you have to carry a deck on you, right? You have to carry a deck on you. Not a fan of that. Second of all, you have to carry a stapler on you. Yeah, you're carrying a small stapler, whatever, it doesn't matter. You still have to have a fucking stapler on you. That to me is already a massive deal breaker. And on top of that, again, you have to set up the card. You know, it's not a crazy thing, but it looks nice. You know, Real question. Growing up, when you were a kid, did you dream about being an adult? Are you disappointed? You ended up being a fucking magician ex-teacher. No, I'm actually happy and content. When I was younger, I was always the person that had a camera on him, right? So when I was younger, I had a camera on me and make a lot of videos, and I stopped for a long time. So there was a point in my life when I just stopped making videos. I really stopped caring about that stuff, and then something like YouTube really opened me up again to making videos, and man, that's fucking nuts. So yeah, I gotta tell you, man, I don't regret it. I definitely don't regret it. And then, the fact that it allows me to be at 1:30 in the morning talking to a bunch of other magicians on the channel is kind of cool. Kind of cool. The only problem is that no pussy. That's the only, that's you magic videos, pussy. It's like that triangle, right? That they show you in college. It's like sleep, good grades, party life, right? It's like you can only pick two sides of the triangle. You can only pick up like two sides of the triangle. So it's like, there you go. That's a heartwarming story. I'll send you. What have you done with the ADD, dude? What have you done with it? Have you actually done anything of value with it, or was it like an impulse buy? Because the ADD is it's a great camera. It's not full frame, which kind of sucks, TBH. But then again, you're not gonna find anything like that for under 1,000. But it's a fucking dope camera, man. It could do 1080 at 60, right? I'm not sure if you've checked that out. I think it should be able to do that. Not entirely sure. That'd be kind of shitty if you paid the price that camera is and it can't even do 60. 8,000D, that's what you need. 8,000D. Yo, let me tell you, when this guy said, hey, join this contest and win a 1DX Mark II, I'm like, damn, boy, I'm on that shit faster than Evan Era on Taco Bell, bitch. You can't get, so yeah, when this guy, McKinnon, has that contest going, I got on that shit harder than a small puppy on a cheeseburger. So, Hoomst, hashtag Hoomst. That's a great meme. That's an old meme. I do have some merch coming out, by the way. I do have some more merch coming out that's more piggy inclined. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Just to give you kind of a little bit of a hint, it's something like that. It's something like this sort of style, but pig-related shit. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, Hoomst, that's a definite great OG pig meme. OG live stream meme. There's only 1D. 1D. Jesus. Am I going to put out a gimmick or a gaff? No. I don't think I have any sort of ideas for that. Does anyone in my friends circle know I'm pig cake? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of apparent when you walk into the house and first thing you see is, let me see if I could even show you. Can I? Oh, fuck me. All right, let me see. Let me see if I could show this without incriminating myself. So first thing you do, you walk into the house and you see this bitch. So you see this camera setup right here, right? So you see this face reveal, you cunt. So yeah, for sure. There's no really explaining that other than, hey, I make adult films, right? Or, oh, I make YouTube videos. So that's always a fear. Right? That I'm gonna go and I'm gonna accidentally just drop my phone and reveal myself. But well, and I don't think anybody make them sign an NDA. They already know, dude. They already know not to spread it. But yeah, man. I mean, it is fairly interesting, the dichotomy of personality, I guess. So it's like, oh shit, pig cake is different in many ways to myself, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the anonymity. I enjoy that. I did read it about an armband. I think that exactly two people would buy an armband. One would be me and one would be you. So I remember when that rapper was live streaming in the shower when he dropped his phone and showed his junk. Yeah, he did that on purpose. The guy did that with like a full erection. And And he made sure that everything down there was like good looking before he did that. And it's like, okay, yeah, so now everyone knows that you have a massive penis. Okay, you didn't do that on purpose? All right. All right, man. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. And then there was that other one where LeBron accidentally showed his penis, right? He showed his penis in a game. I think he was adjusting his pants, and accidentally he showed his massive hose. That's a weird cop. That's a weird thing to talk about. I never thought I would mention LeBron James' penis on a live stream. Right now I'm at 20% on my phone, so let's see how long I can keep this going. Let's see how long I can keep this impromptu stream. This impromptu pig cake and chill stream. I hope you guys have been pig cake and chilling, because I've definitely been chilling. I wanted to go to sleep earlier, but you know what? Nothing is better than a pig cake and chill stream. All right, look at that. You see the shadow there? Look at that shadow. Look, what is that? What is this? What is this? Look at this fucking goddamn, dude. That's way too much. See you later. Hey, Brian Dezu. Yeah, you enjoy your good night's sleep, right? You enjoy it. I'll sign an NDA. You'll sign an NDA. If the NDA stands for I couldn't think of it. What word begins with knee? And I was thinking like something to do with dick and association. I'm glad people like you, because it's hard to get together in Magic now. I gotta go. Rock on and keep your chill stream strong. You know, rock on and keep the magic strong. It's the greatest thing. The N-word. The N-word. Yeah, you're right. Nigga dig agreement. Shit. Let's see. Someone says some hotness here. I know somebody had a topic here that was fairly interesting that I wanted to get into. Oh, Piggy merch, right? That was that. Gimmick. I don't think I'll put up a Piggy gimmick anytime soon. I don't have a lot of gimmick ideas. I do have a lot of project ideas, like a lot of things that I want to do. I'm rocking your shirt, bitch. Hey, boy. I think that's the measure of success. When I walk around and I see people wearing my shirt, I would definitely enjoy that. Yeah, I do have Vaporwave in the background. Yeah, it's pig cake and chill for a reason. Can Asians use, and I think anybody can use the N-word. I think anybody could use the N-word. I was thinking, wow, pig cake is really about the content and not himself, because he never shows his face. Right? There's a certain ego, I think, to that. Not that it's wrong, but there's a certain, ego I think you develop in that. Oh, shit. Is this Down Under Vaporwave edition? What the fuck? Hey, boy. That's dope. Let's see. Someone also said some things here. But yeah, I also enjoy that aspect of the channel, that it's an anonymous thing, right? It's anonymity. So it's you really don't know me. I could go to a Magic convention and you don't know that I'm there. I would like kind of the opposite of that, though. Sometimes I do kind of miss that aspect of it, but I feel like the mystery of it kind of supersedes, right? Supersedes the benefits that I get for showing my face. Are you the who is this 4chan? Who is this 4chan? Like, you're a fucking cringe reporter. I saw a kid at Sac State wearing a pig cake hoodie and said, "Hey, I'm top notch," and didn't know me. He said he only does Magic passively and liked your merch. So hey, Jonathan, if you're here, really? Stop. No, you didn't just randomly see someone wearing Piggy merch. Stop. That's fucking dope. So you've seen people wearing your shit? No. If I see somebody wearing my pig merch, I will approach you and I will say, "Hey, you're a pig cake fan too?" Well, I would suck his dick if I had the opportunity as well. So I hope you enjoy your day, sir. That's what I tell somebody if I see wearing my piggy merch in the street. But yeah, damn, son, that is dope. My heart stopped. My heart stopped. Yeah, that's dope. Top notch. Hey, I'm Jonathan. Joel. Right? That's phenomenal. But yeah, but I feel like if I see somebody wearing piggy merch, I definitely have to approach you. I feel like it's a necessity, right? I think all anonymity goes out of the way at that point, right? Maybe I don't know. I might still be anonymous. I might just pretend to be a fan. I'll take off my rings and be like, "Do you like pig cake? Hey, I like pig cake too, man. I watch his channel all the time. I heard he lives by here. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? Have you ever ran into him? No? Well, if you do, you should try to fondle his nuts. He likes that. He likes that. Uh, Piggy, we know your voice. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, pro guy. You'll be fairly surprised. But hold up. What we have here. Yeah, but I haven't seen anybody rocking the piggy merch. That'd be dope. I feel like that'd be dope. I would probably say something to incriminate myself, though. I feel like I would say something to incriminate myself. So I'd be like, "Hey, boy!" Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. You know, I'd say something like that, and people would be like, "Oh, hey, shit." Uh, this isn't his voice. He's actually prepubescent with a voice modifier. You know, those channels, now that you brought that both those channels that do that on YouTube are very fucking cringy, dude. Barely cringy. The ones that hide their voice for the sake of, like, they don't think anybody's going to find them on their voice. I think your voice is, like, nobody's going to find you by your voice, dude. They're going to find you by your fucking face. Like, goddamn. The second you talk to them, it would be, your voice is easy to recognize. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, if you say so, but we'll see. If you saw me in real life, would you recognize me? Probably. I would probably recognize you based on your Instagram, based on your the fact that you'd probably be rocking a Jordan Peterson shirt. Maybe you'd be rocking one of these. Maybe you'd be wearing one of these Magic Production hats that I find here. You could just produce coins from these. Maybe you'd be rocking one of those. I don't know. I feel like you'd be fairly easy to recognize. This is America. You're right. This is, in fact, America. Don't say anything important for the next 30 seconds. I got to change my shirt. That'll be funny. The next 30 seconds, I just completely talk to myself. Well, there is 15% battery left on this phone, and I thought I wouldn't stream this long. So I feel like I should have should have ended this way longer, but I'll probably do this until my my phone runs out of battery. Staying alive, vaporwave. Hey boy, this has in fact turned into a piggy and chill stream. You guys like that that thumbnail is a Pig Cake Plus logo. If you guys are a fan of Pig Cake, you should definitely follow me there if you haven't already. This is a live stream through my phone, through my phone. Show us a card trick. Show us a card trick. Let's see what card trick I could show you. Queen of Spades. It's on top. Hey, you like that? How about this? Oh shit. Bad angle. Bad angle. Shit. What bad? How can I? What trick? What trick? What trick? Piggy, show us a trick. I feel like I should always have some sort of like. Fuck. Damn it! Okay, sorry, never mind. I feel like I should always have the aces on top or maybe like the spades on top. So when somebody says show us a trick, I could just go into like a production of all the fucking spades and people will be like, wow, that was spontaneous. That was spontaneous. Do you feel pressured to coming up with new content or ever wish you didn't make this channel? No, dude, I'm fucking ecstatic. I am so ecstatic that I always have to be coming up with content. I always have to come up with ideas. So it forces you, by the way, at the same time. Corn roll. But I'm always ecstatic that I have to come out with content. And I feel like it's definitely a great thing. It's a It's a creative exercise, and for Magic, it's very hard. It's very hard to run out of content, I feel, because it's a performance art, and there's always going to be something that you could show, something that you could talk about, something that you could, do. Uh, but I definitely don't regret making my channel, and I definitely feel pressured to come up with new content. That comes naturally with making the channel, but I don't think that that's a bad thing. By the way, I'm in my piggy hoodie now. Hey, that's what's up. I'm actually not wearing a shirt, so I'm not. There's no piggy hoodie because there's no shirt on my epidermis. But yeah, but that's dope. That is fucking dope. We got piggy merch rocked in the house here. By V Hang. Show us your silhouette. There's my silhouette with my untimely hair, uncombed, unshiveled sort of hair. I feel like I definitely need some sort of haircut. My dad says I have to stop because I can't watch shirtless men. That's really funny. I agree with that. Guava Juice is trending for some reason. I think because he got 10 million subs, even though he looks fake. The guy looks like a fake person. He has like his face looks like he's tanned way too much, and his teeth are dentures. But I imagine he's trending because he hit 10 million. I saw that on the Twitterverse earlier. Somebody said that fro though. It's not a fro. It's more like a. It's like a Jufro, I guess. Maybe it's it's not really a fro. Have you ever seen a coin fall up? Oh, every time. Every time. It's like that's every magician's intro right there. That's every magician's intro. It's oh, this is a coin that I've trained. Watch, like here it goes. Here it goes. Like it go roll over, boy, roll over, and then you go. Have you seen a coin? It is a coin falling down, but have you seen a coin fall up? And then you do that whole thing. You like how I teased it? The person that said that. I can't do a good muscle pass with a $50. I definitely can't do it. I can do it sideways for fucking days, but up. It's not a good thing. Let me see if I can do it and catch it. There you go. Look at that. But yeah, that's the one, right? Who said? Someone said some other stuff here. What? Only Mexican jumping coin. Look at Eloy's. And I bet bottom dollar you have the same hair. Probably now, dude. I got a very obnoxious haircut last time I went. I got like a 2 on the sides and nothing on top. I told him, hey, don't cut the top, but cut the sides. Trim the sides, dog. Don't touch the fucking top. And then that's grown out like a month, so I'm probably due for a cut. There's a coin trick I like of magnetic coins. Oh shit! Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It's that dude that's doing like this thing, right? Where he's like pretending the coins are magnetic. So dope. So dope. Who's the Chris Angel of YouTube magicians? Jabrizi, without a fucking doubt. Are you fucking pranking me, dude? Jabrizi is the fucking, you guys like that tweet I put out earlier? You guys like that fucking tweet I put out earlier of, the Jabrizes? My guy's like, yo, Axe, you really did a number in my hair. And it's like a picture of him. And then he puts out another fucking picture, and it's like the same shit. Come on, man. This guy, dude, Jabrizi is fake. Jabrizi's not a real person. Jabrizi's not a real person, dude. Your silhouette looks like Chris Mayhew, I guess. That's kind of odd. I'm a fairly in-shape fellow. Chris Mayhew's a shape that I would have sit on my face, but, I mean, I guess it's the shadow maybe, right? Look at that. Look at that. Hey, boy. How obnoxious is that? Jabrizi, the type of guy to tell people that he doesn't eat fast food even though he does. Is this going to turn into this? Is this going to turn into a Jabrizi? Jabrizi, the type of dude that said he saw his daughter, the devil, to do a card trick. I like that. Jabrizi, the type of dude to put on a hair product and take a dumbass pic. You know what it is? If you ever seen that Alex Jones picture where it's Alex Jones before and after, and before it's him, and then after it's just him with a tan, and it's like 48 days later. That's Jabrizi. That's fucking Jabrizi. Sorry, my phone is at 9% battery. We're still good. Jabreezy the type of guy to tell Magic it's real and actually convince him that it is. Jabreezy the type of dude to play a hand game with a girl and try to make out with them. Jabreezy the type of dude to steal Cheetos and lie about it. You know what Jabreezy is? Jabreezy the type of dude to put his hand in a cookie jar and then blame you. That's Jabreezy. He's that dude that every day he would come with his lunch, and his lunch would be like Oreos, Lunchables, and when he's like, yo, can I get an Oreo? Yo, can I get one of your fucking thing? Guy will still ask you for your lunch, even though he brings like a catered lunch. That's the type of dude Jabreezy is. He's one of those like middle school motherfuckers. Jabreezy the type of guy that asks for extra sauce in a fast food restaurant and calls the manager when he doesn't get it. Oof. Yeah, Jabreezy. Yo, I got a Mercedes. This is in the shop though. It's in the shop. You can't see it. You can't see it though. It's in the shop. Yo, I got a Lambo. Yeah, but it's the tire, the left tire, the axle fell off, so I'm getting it fixed. You guys are just hating. Jabreezy is the best thing. Dude, that guy has that video where he's in front of a Lambo rapping. I'm like, this guy found a Lambo, said, hey, take out your camera, and then started rapping in front of it. Come on, man. We know that ain't your Lambo. We know that isn't your Lambo, Jabreezy. We know you drive that Prius, dog. Nothing wrong for Prius, dude. Rap in front of a Prius. All right? You don't need to rap in front of a fucking Lambo like you own it. God fucking damn it. Nigga with a fur coat. That's not a real fur coat, Jabreezy. We know you got that shit at fucking at fucking Banana Republic, but at fucking what's the name of this thrift store? What's the name of that thrift store? At Goodwill. We know you got that at Goodwill. All right. Fuck. Jabreezy the type of dude to buy a 63 Ferrari. 63 Ferrari that doesn't run and is missing the engine block, but still tells people that he has a Ferrari. Yeah, but that makes sense because it's perpetually in the shop. Then it's perpetually in the shop, so. That's so good. Damn, boy. I love Jabreezy memes. Jabreezy the type of dude to have 10 times the subs that you do. But the same views. The guy has... we have the same fucking views, dude. Like, give or take. I figured it was Jabreezy. Who's the David Blaine of YouTube magicians? David Blaine of YouTube magicians. I would have to say Madison, probably, I feel. Madison's probably the David Blaine. Not in terms of, like, stunts, but I guess in terms of just presentation of sticking to a character, you know, sticking to a style and going with it, I would say. But that's kind of a stretch. Jabreezy, my dad went out for a pack of smokes, Jackson. I feel like I don't have enough battery for a Jabreezy roast. I feel like I don't have enough battery. I wish, but unfortunately I wanted to do the stream until this phone ran out. I don't want to turn this into a 2-hour Jabreezy rant. But yeah, if you guys like that tweet. Jabreezy is the type of dude that fails an audition and says judges don't know real talent. Y'all don't know me. Yeah, I did see that Jarek 120 is back. I did see that, my boy Jarek. Hi, Jarek is definitely back. It changes if you look at the back camera right now. Oh, yeah? I charge it with my massive erect alpha male presence. Is that what happens? I didn't know that. Jabreezy, the type of guy to fool Penn and Teller with a stock penguin magic trick. Yo, that's actually Jabreezy. Jabreezy, the type of guy to go in there with a thumb tip. Got him. Got him. Not today, but do a post, Instagram story. I would love to do a collab with Jabreezy. I think that'd be the ultimate anime crossover. Jabreezy and Pig Cake collab. Right? We both do a rap video. Jabreezy the type of guy to actually be an Alex Jones character and we're too stupid to see it. I feel like he is. I feel like Jabreezy has to be, dude. There is no fucking way. There is no absolute way that that's a real person. I feel like at the end of the stream here, I'm at 4% battery. My phone's about to die. So if I want this video to upload on the YouTubes, I'm going to have to end it here, guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. X, if you're still around. Top Notchy. You better actually make some content, dude. You got a fucking good camera. I want to see your top-notch content. Gerardo, thank you for being around here. Crow Guy, Joel, you guys rocking it on. Keeping the magic strong here on this Piggy and Chill stream. So thank you, guys. I will see you on tomorrow's video. You guys should definitely check out tomorrow's video. Jay Quack, you're here too. I'm going to go figure out different ways to sit on a piece of wood